You say the words, "I'm sorry." They leave your lips like a ghost, cold and hollow. There is no relief in them, no reconciliation. Instead, there is a click, the subtle, chilling sound of another lock falling into place in a cage you didn't even realize was being built around you. This is the psychological trap of the weaponized apology, and you have just handed your jailer the key. It begins subtly. A sigh, a downcast glance when you choose a different movie, a quiet, wounded tone when you mention a friend she doesn't like. These are not arguments. They are performances, each one a carefully crafted theatrical piece designed to cast you as the villain, the unthinking brute, the careless partner, the source of all her pain. A role you never auditioned for, but are now forced to play. And what do? You do what any good person would do. You try to fix it. You apologize, say, "I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm sorry if I upset you." You offer your remorse as a bridge to cross the divide she has created. But here is the truth, the cold, jagged-edged truth you need to understand. She doesn't want a bridge. She wants a leash. This isn't about resolving conflict. It's about establishing control. This is the art of emotional blackmail. Weaponized guilt operates on a simple, brutal principle. Your empathy is her power. Your desire to be a good man is the flaw she exploits. She creates a problem that did not exist, a perceived slight, an imagined injury. She nurtures it, waters it with her tears, until it grows into an unshakable truth in the landscape of your relationship. Then she presents you with the narrative, "You did this to me." The accusation hangs in the air, thick and suffocating. You search your memory, you analyze your actions, you find no malice, no intent to harm, but the evidence of her pain is right there, undeniable. So you doubt yourself. Maybe I was insensitive, maybe I should have known. The seed of guilt is planted. Your apology is the water. It's the validation she needs, not for her pain, but for her power over you. With every apology for a crime you didn't commit, you are rewriting your own reality. You are agreeing to her fiction. You become the difficult one, the angry one, the one who always needs to be right, all while she maintains the veneer of a patient, suffering saint. This is a psychological state known as fog, fear, obligation, and guilt. It is the toxic air you breathe in such a dynamic. Fear of her reaction, obligation to keep her happy, and the ever-present suffocating guilt that you are failing. Let's call him the architect, a successful, confident man. But at home, he was a ghost, drifting through rooms, trying to make himself smaller. His partner, the gardener, was an expert in cultivating guilt. Her specialty was the disappointed sigh over dinner. One night, he was late from work. A genuine, unavoidable delay. He called. He explained. It didn't matter. He walked in to find her sitting in the dark. Dinner, cold and untouched on the table. A single tear tracked its way down her cheek. There was no shouting, no anger, just a quiet, devastating question. "I just thought you valued our time together." The trap was set. His valid reason was irrelevant. The narrative was now about his lack of love, his carelessness, so he did it. He walked over, knelt, and said the words, "I'm so sorry, I should have left earlier. It was my fault." He felt a wave of relief. The tension was gone, but what he didn't see was the new, stronger thread she had just woven into her control. The apologies became more frequent, for the tone of his voice, for being tired, for existing in a way that didn't perfectly cater to her unspoken needs. Transformation is the hardest part. It is not a sudden epiphany. It is a slow, painful awakening. It is the moment you apologize, and instead of relief, you feel a profound sense of self-betrayal, a sickness in your soul. You see the pattern, the manufactured crisis, the theatrical pain, the inevitable apology, the temporary peace. It is a cycle designed to drain you of your certainty, your identity. And in that moment of clarity, you realize you have a choice. The next time the stage is set, you do the unthinkable. You do not apologize. She presents her pain. "You've hurt me." And you respond not with an apology, but with observation. "I see that you are upset." You do not accept responsibility for a feeling she has generated. You hold your ground. This is not aggression, it is a boundary. The reaction will be volcanic. The system has been broken, the guilt didn't work, so she will escalate to anger, to accusations of coldness, of cruelty. She is trying to force you back into the old pattern, to make you so uncomfortable that you will apologize just to make it stop.
Do not. This is the critical test. Hold the space. Let her storm past.
Because you are not responsible for her emotional regulation. You are only responsible for your own actions and intentions. The true apology is a sacred act. It is the recognition of a genuine wrong. It is a tool for healing, for connection. In the hands of a manipulator, it becomes a weapon, a tool of corrosion, a means of psychological theft. Stop handing them the weapon. Reserve your sorry for when it is true. For when you have actually erred, your integrity is worth more than a moment of false peace. Your sanity is non-negotiable.